Hey everyone, it's DOS time, and this time around it's Commander Keen Episode 3, Part 5. And you'll notice right away that things are completely different looking than they were the last time we were here. Um, anyway, basically what happened is I failed at the upcoming level 1,000,000,000,000 times. Well, not quite. I worked on it for about 40 minutes before I gave up and I had to look up a guide. That was Part 1. I found out in this level, and we'll get to it, is, well, there's a yellow key card you can't get. It's impossible to get. And I think it was the way the game was designed intentionally to make you do other things, but I'm not even positive on that. Basically, the platform you need to jump from to get the yellow key card is too small, and when you try for it, you always land in water. There's no way to avoid the water. So, you actually supposed to just walk through the door. And that's right, walk through the door in order to continue on the level, which I did not know at first, and I kept trying. The other issue I have with this, and I apologize for this as well, I took a break from the game for a little bit, actually a day. I know most of the time I record my whole, gameplays several parts at a time, and so yesterday I have worked on it, and I did the last part you saw, and then I tried to do part 5, kept failing, figured out the yellow keycard thing, stopped for the day. Well, I went out yesterday, and when I came back, people have been, and unintentionally, was on my computer, the thing got muted, and anyway, I recorded the entire next part of the video, and I had no sound from the game or from my commentary, and there was, of course, no way for me to go ahead and fix that. So I beat the game. I apologize, I've actually beaten the game already. So basically this part is, of course, showing the levels I did not complete in my other videos so far, and trying to just get through this painlessly as possible. Anyway, so over here is that yellow key card you're not able to get. You cannot get it no matter what you do. And like I said, I have already beaten the level. The levels aren't easy though. Well, a couple of them are actually because of tricks, and so it's just one of those things. I can't fake it of doing a blind run of it. If I've already beaten the game, I really can't make a video where I act like I haven't beaten it before. It's just it's not truthful, and plus I'd be really bad at it. So anyway, we go through that yellow door. As you can see, we can actually just walk through it. And now we have to stand here on this platform and wait for the Ninja Vorticon and the other 2 Vorticons involved to jump up, and I can actually hit them with the blaster. Of course, the one Vorticon seemingly will not come up. Also, there's a blue Vorticon running around as well that's going to get in my way and annoy the crap out of me. Come on. Come on. You don't want to stand too close because I'll end up getting hit. Wow, he actually jumped up here. Wow, that was a lucky shot. I'm taking out that one as well. I'm just sick of looking at him. Ah, I missed him. Come on, jump. You know you want to. There. I just got rid of him that way anyway. And that's good enough. Okay, take this, and we get this blue key card. Now the next part is actually really annoying. Wait for the lasers to fire, and then you have to run over to the left. You're going to have to jump over this laser one time. Then you have to get up here and fire at this Ninja Vorticon. Sometimes he can get over to the left and get onto those red platforms pretty easily sometimes, thus getting in your way and being extremely annoying. That's something I found out the hard way, and yeah, had to keep trying it over and over until I finally got him to move over to the right, and I could destroy him. Anyway, here we grab this Ankh, and now we have to quickly run through the rest of the level. So there we go. There's that level complete. You saw me already beat the other levels there in the last thing. And here's how you get back to the Volcano level. Now, the Volcano level is a giant, humongous maze. It's one of the most convoluted mazes that I've ever seen, really. However, there's no real way to get through it kind of legitimately, because there is a set of spikes that are almost impossible to jump through. This level does feature a ton of key cards as well as a bunch of locked doors that you can go through with all that good stuff. But in actuality, that sign that you can see right there in Vorticon, or whatever their language is called, actually says to go up. And what we have to do is, wow, my phone is just non-stop. Oh, wow. Really? Shut up. Apologize for that. Anyway, we have to go up here and get up on this cloud, which is pretty easy, and then jump over to the right, and now we're on top of the volcano, or whatever mountain. I think it's a volcano. And anyway, you can now just run over the entire level and get to the opposite side and complete the level itself. You don't get any of the items or anything like that, and there we go, we're actually able to complete it. Now this is the final level. However, we're stopping instead to go to the bonus level of the game, the Secret Island level, which was mentioned earlier in information about the game. We have to actually get on the back of Messy, the dinosaur that flies around, floats around all of Vorticon 6. And you have to get on its back and now ride it all the way to the bottom of the screen to the special island where you can't have access to it unless you, well, ride his back. It takes a while, which I was lucky that he was actually right there when I beat that last level. That was extremely lucky. There's the island to the south, but you can't go to the island yet. You actually have to wait for stupid Messy to fly around the level for about 5 hours, and then he'll finally go back down, and you can go inside the bonus level. And the bonus level is really just to gain a whole bunch of extra lives if needed. There we go. There is another trick to the bonus level which is impossible to get to without cheat modes. So, I'll be honest, we're going to cheat. There's God mode enabled. And when you have God mode enabled with the pogo stick, you can float all the way up to the top of the level. The only reason for doing this is to come in here and you have a Mother Vorticon, who I don't need to take out, but I feel like it anyway for revenge. You have an entire translation of the Vorticon alphabet, which is kind of cool, and that way you can finally translate everything if you want to. There's also some bonus items in the upper right corner. So we're going to go back now, watching out for the ton of baby Vorticons that are in this area, which I don't even know how you can get up there legitimately. I don't think you can. We'll disable God mode, and now continue on to the actual level. There's a lot of collectibles type stuff you can get in the level. Basically, I'm going to make a long jump. I can get some extra ammo if I need it by making that long jump into the right, making a long jump over water, and then I'm able to actually get to that. Over here, you find a whole bunch of the plush Vorticon items, and you can gather almost all of them up easily, in which case you have a bunch of extra lives going now into the final level of the game, the final boss battle. And we should have enough ammo to take out the final boss, but we'll make sure about that. When we exit out, we get back on Messy's back, and now he's going to take about 3 hours to finally travel all the way back into the top and actually get to the boss battle. Like I said, I apologize. I already know the boss. I've already beaten the boss, so I wish I could have done it blind, but unfortunately, I beat it already, and there's issues with videos always, so. Anyway. Messy will stop and eat more grass along the way, and eventually he will make it there. I don't know how long it's going to actually take him to do so. So here we go. Final level of the game, the final boss battle. Commander King's like, it can't be, it's Mortimer McMire. This is actually like the third time I've read this, to be honest. Mortimer has been a thorn in your side for as long as you can remember. Your IQ test score was 314, while Mortimer's was 315, and he always held that over you, never letting you forget it for one day. All the practical jokes, the mental cruelty, and the swirlies, each memory makes your teeth grit harder. And now he's out to destroy Earth. At this point, you've had enough. Alright, Mortimer, what's the problem? Why destroy Earth? You and all those mental wimps deserve to die. I'm the smartest person in the galaxy. Aren't I, Mr. 314? Haha. Just gotta love throwing in there. Now it's personal, though. It's like, I'll get you for that, Mortimer. Yeah, Keen doesn't care about Earth anymore. He only cares about destroying Mortimer. Come and try. You'll never get past my hideous mangling machine. Prepared to die, Commander Clown. And here we go. On the giant machine itself is a bunch of these purple, like, I don't know what they are, reactor type things. Basically, you have to destroy all of them, which a few of them are actually pretty difficult to hit. Like, I have some practice. Like I said, I beat it already, so not as hard as probably it would be your first time doing this part. There we go, we can run underneath. Run underneath. And now, of course, if they hit you, it's an instant death. It's a squash. The problem with getting some of these on the very bottom, when you have to watch out for the arms moving up and down, is you can get hit by the singing guy pretty easily. And also, the machine itself can block your shots. As you can see, he just keeps getting in the way with all those. He won't stop. And you can't destroy him either. There we go. Basically, our goal now is to get up here, wait for a fire from the top, and now, whoop, there we go. Destroy these last two. The thing will start to destroy, and I end up dying because, I got enough shots though. Of course, I end up dying. Last night when I finally did this, I didn't have too much trouble, but of course today, of course I fall right on the platform. Awesome job by me. I'll die like 100 times now. God, really? He fired one of those waves right away? Okay, I get it. Come on. Gotta love it. The video that I have no sound for, I did it. It took 2 tries. I died the first time and I was able to do it fine the second time. Now I've already died like 3 times. There we go. Run over. Basically, you have to destroy all the reactors, then the body and arms of the machine destroy, and you can kind of sneak in a shot that's actually pretty hard to hit, to be honest. It's just shot directly into the heart of the machine. And this is the one that gives me the most trouble because I mistime my jumps half the time. There we go. There we go. There we go, and the machine's destroyed. You can now enjoy the ending to Commander Keen Episode 3. With Mortimer McMeyer out of the picture, and his brainwave belts no longer controlling them, the Vorticons are freed of their mental enslavement. Commander Keen, in honor of your meritorious service in freeing us from the Grand Intellect's mental chains, I and the other Vorticons you haven't slaughtered, my favorite line in the whole game, want to award you the Big V, our highest honor. Thank you. Then you have some flashbulbs go off, and then you have a picture of a Vorticon giving bunny ears to Commander Keen with the Big V chain around his neck. And then it comes up with the M for now. And there you have Commander Keen Episode 3. So there you go. Congratulations, you have finished the final episode in Commander Keen Trilogy. As you played, did you find the secret city in Episode 1? We did. Journey to the Secret Island in Episode 3. Yes. And write down all the galactic alphabet and read all the signs. Well, we didn't read all the signs, but we did get the galactic alphabet, I guess. But you have the cheat to get up there officially. Just in case you haven't ordered, you can order all the episodes, and then you kind of have basic information with Commander Key at the bottom saying, "Hope you enjoyed the trilogy." I did. And then, of course, goes back to the title screen. You can start the game and the trilogy all over again if you want to. But anyway, that's going to wrap up this edition of DOS Time. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.